Japan's population is shrinking at a faster rate than ever. The country has entered an age of downsizing various aspects of people's lives. Along with these changes, people are faced with the need to alter their ways of thinking, as well as their lifestyles, work arrangements, and their whole way of life. In our new series, The Redesigning of Japan, we'll be looking at new lifestyles in today's modern environment. Tonight, in the first segment of the series, we have a report on efforts to create new communities. During the country's period of robust economic growth, new townships developed as railways were extended from major cities to their suburbs. But since the population began to decline and become increasingly grey, such projects reached their limits. Now, a new concept of community development has emerged. Behind this concept is the trend of elderly people moving from the suburbs to live in the cities. The Tokyo Deian-Toshi railway line links Tokyo's Shibuya district with the suburbs to the west. Suburbs along the line are ranked as some of the most desirable places to live. But recently there have been changes in communities located far from railway stations. This community was created when development projects peaked in the area between the mid-60s and mid-70s. Now the average age of residents is steadily climbing. 74-year-old Ritsuko Saegusa has lived in this town for nearly 40 years. She says she finds it difficult now to climb a stairway near her home that she used to walk up with ease. She says she gets tired climbing the stairs, although she's used to doing so. She says she once enjoyed walking along the paths, feeling the breezes with nothing to block them. But she says that as she ages, it's becoming increasingly difficult for her to live on this high ground. The population of this community has been on the decline for the past 7 years. The decrease is conspicuous, especially in the number of children. This resident says that when population growth peaked, a second elementary school had to be built to accommodate the increasing number of children. He says that although more than 1,000 children used to live in this community, there are only 300 now. Land for housing has been developed along railway lines connecting large cities to the suburbs. Standalone homes have attracted younger residents who moved there to start new lives. More than 4 decades have passed since then. Now, a growing number of senior citizens are selling their houses to move into condominiums near railway stations. This couple has moved into a condo that's 7 minutes from a railway station. The husband worked in central Tokyo to support his family. The couple bought a house along the railway line 30 years ago. But they found their house to be too large after their daughters left. They decided to move into a condominium near the station when the wife started having trouble getting up and down the stairs due to a problem with her leg. The condo offers easy shopping and convenient access to a hospital. The husband says they decided they had to move into a new place because of their health. The railway that's been developing the area proposed they move. The company is taking a new approach to town building that does not focus on development, taking into account the rapidly aging residents along the line. This railway employee says the number of passengers and shoppers will decline, people will become less active, and towns will become less lively as society ages. He says they're trying to find out what they can do to sustain the towns that are maturing. The company has been recycling housing between generations. It proposes that elderly couples move out of their houses into condominiums near railway stations. The houses are refurbished and sold to families that need more space for children. The idea is to maintain the vitality of the towns by recycling housing between generations. A growing number of younger people have been moving to areas where the residents are aging and where it's difficult to get to railway stations. This couple has 2 children. They found their condo too small and moved here to have more space for their children. The father says they have a wood deck connected to the living room and a backyard. Their house is a 25-minute walk from the station and costs about 30% less than a new house. The area may be inconvenient for senior citizens, but is attractive to young families. The father says he's found the environment he's been looking for, and he's quite happy. He says he hopes to help create a town where people of his generation and senior citizens can live together and help each other. The company has so far accomplished 60 cases of rehousing along the line. It aims to maintain the town's vitality even at a time when downsizing is the main trend.
Areas along the Tokyu-Deien-Toshi line are tied with high brand image in Kanto area, but these areas also face aging and declining population. Growth rate of aged people in the past 1 year was higher in metropolitan areas, including Saitama, Chiba, Kanagawa, Aichi, and Osaka prefectures, rather than rural areas. In 10 years' time, population of Tokyo is also expected to start to decline. So we hope that city plannings will help promoting exchanges between old and new generations to create new human networks. We will continue our reporting tomorrow about how we can prepare ourselves for age of downsizing.